Hello, everyone. Welcome to another show from Elvis the Ultimate Fan channel. Thank you very, very much for tuning in, as always. Up the Reds. If you know, you know. Who have we got so far? We've got Hi Mark, Vincenzo, Juan, Danny B-Side, and Y, Marie's the name, Be Happy. Hi, Be Happy. Tina Foley. Here I am in the kitchen. I'm not allowed to go past the worktop on this side, unfortunately. We've got a rope, and they won't allow me to go any further. Dave says it's 72 degrees with a slight breeze. There's Jack. Hi, Jack. Jack Mullins. Jake. DMC. Make us some banana pudding in the Elvis kitchen. As I just said, actually, they won't allow me past the rope, unfortunately. So they won't allow me to touch anything. Eddie Stevens, Los Angeles. Hi. I don't think I've seen you before, Eddie, I must admit. Don't forget, if you're new, subscribe and click the bell. There's Scott. Hi, Bernadette. Elvis Lass. Michelle, I very much what's the term? Enjoyed your latest video today on Flaming Star or Black Star. I'm getting a bit of a red light, so if anybody, if I'm breaking up or anything, if people can tell me if I'm breaking up. But I am getting a bit of a red light every so often, and that's not normally a good thing. Sandy Freeman, Delaware. Leeds 2, Man City 1. Yes, that was a good a good result as well. Illinois. Hi, Vern. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm still getting a red light. Just everybody tell me if I'm freezing or not, and I might be able to do something with my my internet. Danny B-Side up. Hi, Ruth. The Reds. Up the Reds. Yes, Vincenzo, you're right. I'm in the kitchen. I don't know where I'll be next week. I wonder if I could sneak upstairs. What do you think? Yeah, wash your hands in the sink. Jake says I'm fine. Okay, that's all right. I was getting a red light. I'll keep an eye on it because I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to be freezing or anything like that. Although Mark says I am freezing a bit. I'm wondering whether I should swap over my internet to my phone or whether people are happy. Although I have got a green light now. Okay. Yeah, it's raining here. It's raining here. At the moment, it should be okay because it's a green light. I'm wondering whether people are saying I'm freezing when I just saw the red light. So I might just leave it as it is. Now, did everybody see the second part of the was it My Treasured Memories of Elvis? It was the Judy Palmer, Bendewald. The second half we kind of picked up from the 1968 comeback special, although I don't really like to call it a comeback special because he never really went away, did he? Hi, Curtis. Hello from Curtis and Chloe in North Wales. North Wales, yes. Well, don't forget to click the subscribe and the bell if you're new. Elvis Lass says it was an amazing interview. The Wi-Fi is perhaps bad in the kitchen. Well, that's what it is. Yeah, it could be that. Although I do have a green light now, so I'm probably okay for now. It was just probably a little bit of a glitch earlier on. So what are we doing here? We are doing Fan of the Month quiz, and it's week 2 or round 2 of 4. And people were asking what the theme was. And some people will be happy with this theme and other people will groan, but it is Complete the Lyrics 1960s. Okay. Is your soccer team winning? My soccer team won, Dave, earlier on. They came from behind to win. So me and Danny B-side are very, very happy with that. Yeah, so it's Complete the Lyrics, 1960. And I've got part one here, so I must have part two in mind as well. Um, Basically, what will happen is I will give you the opening line to a song, tell you how many words I'm looking for, and then you have to type those words out. And you have to get the spelling right and everything right. If there's any wrong words or anything like that, you don't get you don't get your name taken down as being correct answer for that. The prize for April is $25 of a voucher which you can spend, and you can spend it either online or you can spend it when you go to Graceland if you're lucky enough to be going to Graceland in the next few months. And also we're going to be having Song of the Week, and Song of the Week is from October 1961. I know, Tina, I'm very tough. I'm very tough. If there's one wrong letter, I'm not putting your name in the hat. But it's definitely worth winning this month. Danny B-side won the new A to Z of Elvis book that was published last month. And as I say, this month it's a $25 voucher that can be spent online or when you go to Graceland. Also, I think I said a couple of weeks ago that we're doing a Fan of the Year as well, which will coincide with the Elvis Week in August. And the prizes are quite good, actually. They're being donated by Arkansas Dave, and it is a B-side CD set, and also I think Dave said a $50 voucher for Graceland. Now Dave will correct me if I'm wrong with that, but I think that's what it is. It's a CD box set and $50 worth of vouchers, which is extremely good of him. Very, very generous of him to donate that for Fan of the Year. Okay, so what we'll do is we will put everybody's name in the hat. You can tell me whether I'll do this right. Am I to put just the monthly winners' names in the hat, or everybody that gets a correct answer during the months, and pick out one name? So what do you think? You can let me know in the comments, or you can let me know later on what you think I should do. I think it'd be more interesting if we put everybody's name in that got a correct answer right. What do you think about that? Anna says, very nice, Dave. Mark says, great gift, Dave. Yeah, I mean, it is very, very generous, I think. The CD box set and $50 for Fan of the Year. Yeah, that's another thing Vincenzo's just reminded me as well. Basically what it is we are hopefully in the next few months getting a call-in feature set up so people can actually call in live and speak to me while I'm live. And they can talk about whatever they want. Well, not talk about whatever they want, but talk about Elvis anyway. Okay, so yeah, so is that a way of doing it? For taking part in the quiz and getting a question right, at least one question right, your name can go in the hat and you can win the CD box set and the $50 voucher. Nancy, good afternoon, Steve, and everyone. Good afternoon to you, Nancy. It's Vincenzo, I think it's called the B-sides. Dave will be able to confirm that. But it's something like that. It's a set of B-sides and then the $50, and I don't think it's ever been played. As I say, Dave can actually confirm that. Hi, Chastity. I am new to the live part, but I have been watching your channel for a while. Yes, I've seen your name for a while. Well, don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell. Juan says, good thinking, Steve. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. It looks like most people think what I should do is just put everybody's name in the hat that gets at least one question right over the last, well, it will be 8 months by the time we make it to Elvis Week. Pick one name out, and they get that. Dave says he's going to send a pick. Well, actually, we're going to have Dave on close to the time as a guest, and he can show you live on screen. And he can also tell you what it is. He can show you and tell you what it is, and confirm that he's given the $50 as well. Right, so without further ado, I think most people that want to take part in the quiz are here now. So the first question, question 1, okay, is... you can shake an apple off an apple tree, and it is 10 words. Okay, so I need the next 10 words. And it's the first person I see this way. No, that way. I get it wrong every week. Your name goes down. And your name will be going in the hat for... Thanks, Rob. Nice backdrop. I'm not allowed to go past the rope, though, because people wanted me to cook stuff, but I can't. You can shake an apple off an apple tree. Shake a sugar, but you'll never shake me. Now, Jack has got shake sugar, but you'll never shake me. Shake a sugar. Is it Danny B side or Jack Mullins? I'm going to give that to Danny. What was the song that you can shake an apple off an apple tree, shake a sugar, but you'll never shake me? Loads of people are getting it right. I definitely have already been subscribed and checked the bell. I'm not late to the party as far as I'm concerned. No, you're not. Shake it off, but you'll never shake me. No, Bernadette, close. Chris wants to know where my chef's hat is. Yeah, it is. That's right, Curtis. Yeah, Roseanne Dolby, Stuck on You. Yeah, his Elvis Last, Michelle. Yeah, his first single after he came out of the army. Yeah, Stick Like Glue because I'm stuck on you. That's right. Okay. David Lunn, Stuck on You. Rob Jones, Nancy Shank, Mark Hutchins, Hunt Jens, Mark. I'm going to stick like glue. That's right. Brian Harrell, stuck on your shoe. I like it. I like your style. I really do. Don't forget, if you've anything particular you want to highlight for me to address or anything like that, you can use the super chat by clicking on the little $sign. I always say that every week just in case, because sometimes the comments move so fast I don't see them all. Chastity Glenn, Stuck on You is correct. Okay, so question 2. This is going to be a little bit easier. It's only 6 words you've got to type. Okay, are you ready? I just got your letter, baby. I always feel I've got to sing these. I can hear it. I can hear Elvis singing it in my head. Yeah, Vincenzo, you're right. You do have to type quick. I'm glad I don't have to do it. I'm glad I only have to read out the questions. Yeah, he sang it on Welcome Home, Elvis. Yeah, you're right, Paul. I just got your letter, baby. Too bad you can't come home. Danny got in there just before Curtis. Sarah, Jack, wow. Yeah. Okay, so Danny got in there again. That's 2 for Danny. Jill, yeah. Jacqueline, Michael, Murray's the name. Anna says Danny B is on fire again. I know. Danny's Danny's in the running for the $25 voucher. Yeah. This is crazy fast typing. Yeah, I agree, Michelle. Okay, so actually we're going in the right direction because the first one was 10 words, the second one was 6 words, and now the next one is only 5 words. Ruth, too bad you can't come home. Okay, and what was this? Yes. Before we even asked it, people have started typing. A Mess of Blues is right. Fantastic. Another overlooked song. Stuck on the B-side of It's Now or Never. You never know. That could actually be a song of the week one week. Sandy says break his fingers. Danny, they want me to break your fingers. Does anyone have the software which it types as fast as you speak, Danny? Yeah, you could do. You could set up what is it? Speech to text. Right, here we go. This is a classic. This one. This really is a classic. 5 words. Okay. When we kiss, my heart's on fire. I nearly did sing that one then. 5 words. When we kiss, my heart's on fire. Somebody get in there before Danny. Somebody get in there before Danny. Is Danny going to have a hat trick? I'm just watching now to see whose name comes up first. I'll have to tie his hands behind his back. Burning with a Sweet Desire. Yeah. Burning with a Strange Desire it is actually. And it's Curtis Howells. I hope I got that one right. I might just go into the screen and have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Burning with a Sweet Desire was Brian Harrell. I'll bet Danny uses a great guitar. Burning with a Strange Desire. Burning with a Strange Desire. It was Curtis. Elvis Last, Burning with a Strange Desire, just after. Sparbar tells me that it's Surrender. Okay, right. So, Danny, you were nobbled. You were nobbled there. Chris says she's singing along. Elvis Last says, "Oh man, I typed so fast and still didn't get there." I know. I wonder how it decides which one to load. It's strange. I think it's all to do with latency on your line and things like that. And a lot of it is just luck, luck. But I think the way we're going to do the fan of the year, which is anybody at all that got one question right over the 6 months can go in the hat for the big prize of the CD and the $50 voucher. So there you go. Lonely Man B-side. Is that what it was? Right. Okay. Lonely Man B-side. So we've got 2 to Danny and 1 to Curtis Howells. Here we go. This is a this is a movie song. Well, that that narrows it down to 31 or 33. If you want to take into account that's the way it is in Elvis on tour. Oh dear. It's 11 words. 11 words. I can hear people groaning from here. I said take it easy, baby. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, good Lord above. Jack says it's definitely latency. I was on my side during the 1930s. So yeah, I know. Oh, the prize, Chris, yes, is the prize for Fan of the Year, which we're doing Elvis Week in August. And it's $50 voucher and a B-sides CD box set. I work all day and my feet feel just like lead. Curtis, yes. So we have a duel going on between Danny B-side, Danny Hingley, and Curtis Howell. Wow, look at all those coming in now. Yeah. Bossa Nova Baby. Not a bad movie song. Not a bad movie song. Have to say, not a bad movie song. And speaking of which, I have coming up on Wednesday my next 10 favorite or good strong movie songs. I'll be covering from 1962 to 1965. So please don't miss that. That's on Wednesday. Okay. I don't know how they do it so fast, Chris. I really don't. Juan, I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. Yeah. Yeah. Missed out feel. Yeah, I know. When you type in so fast sometimes, you nearly have to check that. I tell you how many words it's going to be, and you nearly have to check to make sure you've typed 11. That was 11. We're going down a little bit for the next one. It's only 9 words. Okay. Elvis last. Michelle says missed out my. Ah. Yeah, I know. It must be infuriating. I wouldn't like to have to do it. I wouldn't like to have to type out I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. And all at the same time thinking, is anybody going to get in before me? Juan says he's like a tortoise. Okay. Right. So the next one, question 5, is 9 words. Wow. One of my favorite songs. Really underrated. And it's 9 words. And here we go. It hurts me to see him treat you the way that he does. 9 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We mentioned this song a few weeks ago. How it could be buried on the back of Kissing Cousins. And I said, well, that just goes to show where the priorities were by 1964 to bury a song like that on a B-side. It hurts me to see you sit and cry. Danny B-side. Right. And just look at everybody getting that so right. Tina, Ruth, Rob, JC22. Paul says pass. Paul, you didn't know that was It Hurts Me. Sometimes, yeah, I know you can your brain can just freeze. We actually mentioned that a few weeks ago, didn't we? We were saying how could they bury It Hurts Me on the back of Kissing Cousins. The spelling mistake there, Vincenzo. It hurts me to see you seat and cry. You see, when you type in at speed, under pressure, it's very, very difficult. We're going to end on a high here because it's only five words you've got to type. But it's not a very well-known movie song. It's not very well known at all. Elvis last. That's what's happening to me, Jack. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Don't forget, everybody, to check out Elvis Lass's YouTube channel. She does reactions and commentaries to songs and so forth. And she did Flaming Star today. And I told her on my comment that I wish they'd have left it at Black Star. So there you go. But I do agree with her. Great movie, Flaming Star. Thanks, Brian. I didn't even mean to sing, to be honest. I'm a bit like Michelle. She almost does the same thing that I do, sing along when Elvis is singing. It's nearly impossible for me not to sing along with Elvis. Anybody remember Elvis in Demand album? I do. They put an alternate take of It Hurts Me on there. Yes, I think they did. I think you're right, Juan. Yes. By mistake. Yes, Tina, do check out Elvis Lass. Here we go. Five words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to make sure I haven't made a mistake like I did the other week. At night, when the sky is still. Jack says, great channel, Elvis Lass. Yes, it is. I agree. It deserves a lot more views. It deserves a lot more subscribers because she puts a lot of thought and effort into them. And just to see her singing along is worth watching. At night, when the sky is still. This might stump a few people. I've got to keep an eye on the comments because I don't want to miss. No, Danny, you're wrong. When the south wind blows. When the south wind blows. Okay. JC22. How many people know what that's from? Because number one, it was actually left out of the movie. Sandcastles is right. Antoon van Gemmert. Antoon van Gemmert. Hi, Antoon. Yeah. And no, I won't say what I'm going to say because it'll spoil something later on. But yeah, Sandcastles from Paradise Hawaiian Style. Probably, well, I better not say that. I was going to say probably the only song worth listening to. But it was one of the stronger songs because when you've got Dating and you've got A Dog's Life to compare with Sandcastles, you realize how great Sandcastles was. So I'm going to just... Dave says, Steve, I send you pics of the grand prize. Can you read it to the listeners? Yeah, I can. We can do that next week. But don't forget, Dave, you're going to come on and show me, aren't you? I think you're going to show me on the live feed the set. Yeah, so I'm just going to backtrack. The first one was Shake a Sugar, But You'll Never Shake Me, which was Danny Hingley from Stuck on You. Too Bad You Can't Come Home, again Danny, which was A Mess of Blues. Then Curtis Howells, which was Burning with a Strange Desire, Surrender. Then Curtis again for I Worked All Day and My Feet Feel Just Like Lead. And then It Hurts Me to See You Sit and Cry, Danny Hingley. Obviously It Hurts Me. And then the last one, At Night When the Sky is Still, When the South Wind Blows, JC22, which was Sandcastles. Okay, I actually thought that Sandcastles would catch a lot more people out, actually, because it's just... Jack says, This Is My Heaven is a standout track. Okay, I'm gonna beg to differ on that. Comeback special on Sky Arts at 9 p.m. tonight. Is it, Gail? Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's don't get me wrong, Dating and A Dog's Life, I mean, they're fun tunes. They're still better than Old MacDonald, Speaking of which, Old MacDonald reminds me that I've been trying to get hold of Annette Day. Does anybody remember, or can anybody tell me who Annette Day was and what film she was in? I know. I just wondering if anybody else knows. I was trying to get hold of her during the week, and I'm still trying. I'm going to try again next week. And believe it or not, she was only in one Elvis film, and she was only in one film. Arkansas Dave says he's going to put another Easter egg in the prize. Thanks, Dave. Elvis on Sky Arts at 8 p.m. and 11:55 p.m. tonight. Right, I better set my my record up to record that. Yes, that's right, Michelle. You're quite correct. Double Trouble, and that was the only film she ever did. She was scooped up from obscurity. She made the film with Elvis, came back to England because she was from England, and never did another film. And she now lives in Telford. And I am trying to contact her, or at least get contact details for her, because I'd love to speak to her. No, it wasn't the Beatles one. It was Herman's Hermits he met in Hawaii. Yes, he met the Beatles when he went back to the mainland. Yes, to Palm Springs. I see what you mean. Yeah, but he also met Herman's Hermits in Hawaii. Yes, that's right, Michelle. She was offered a contract, a 5-year, 6-year contract or something with MGM, and she refused. She just didn't feel like it was for her. Fair enough. I think she's in her 70s, I believe. She's a grandma. Grandma. Double Trouble. I said earlier. I've said many times actually. I thought Double Trouble was quite funny in places. Yeah, she was only 18 or 19. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, Dave says that maybe the comeback special was called that because it was a it was a marketing ploy by the Colonel. I don't know whether they actually started calling it the comeback special straight away, or whether they started calling it the comeback special later on, sort of in 1969, 1970. I don't know. I don't know when the comeback special was actually coined. That phrase was coined. Elvis bought her a Mustang, yeah, and she couldn't afford to bring it back. So she gave it to her brother, who was living in the States at the time. She was very pretty, Vincenzo, I agree. No, she didn't become a nun. That was Dolores Hart. Karate scene was good, yeah. Yeah, he breaks a pole, but you can tell it's kind of balsa wood, you know. Right, so Song of the Week. Okay. Well, oh, by the way, a couple of people were actually mentioning that they thought that my my Wednesday show was a little short. I did have to run off and do something on Wednesday. I also didn't want to crash into my own video, because my own video was due to be launched live at 8:15, and I was just aware that I was getting near the 8 o'clock mark. So. And also, there's not as much to do on a Wednesday show. I've started doing the favourite Elvis movie songs now, so that'll actually increase the length of each of the Wednesday episodes as well. So that's one of the reasons why it was kind of short, was because I didn't want to crash my own video. I don't even know if I've got an interview coming up this Wednesday. If I haven't, I will do another video and just to make sure that I can at least have something for you to upload, maybe on a Wednesday or a Thursday. My Sky Art signal is gone. Oh no. Yeah, Double Trouble looked as if it was shot in Europe. Yeah, good old Hollywood. Yeah. So the next thing is the Song of the Week. And I've been doing quite a few from the 1970s, but this one is from 1961. It was recorded on Monday, October the 15th/16th at the RCA Studio B in Nashville, in a session that was from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. They did 20 takes. The master was take 18, but I am the one I particularly like, and I'm going to drop a link in the description box after this video ends, is take 16, and it first appeared in the Elvis Close-Up box set in 2003, and it's by Don Robertson and Hal Blair, and it's I Met Her Today. and he's in fine falsetto voice, I believe. There's some really great sections there where he hits the high notes. So what does everybody think of I Met Her Today? As I say, the master was take 18, but I'm going to post the link for take 16 because I think that take 16 was really good. So let's have a look what everybody thinks of I Met Her Today. I'm trying to think of some obscure or not so well known tracks for Song of the Week. Danny B says I Met Her Today, love that. Great song, Vincenzo. JC22. Elvis Last says fantastic song choice. Maybe you can do a reaction video to it. What do you think? Maybe we could have a poll for favorite co-star in his film, Steve. Yeah, we'll do that as well at the end. Actually, I'll do a short list after I've gone through all the movie songs. I tell you what I could do next week if I don't get a interview is I could pick my favorite maybe 10 movie stars. Yeah, that's what I could do. So yeah, I'm going to drop the link below for take 16 of I Met Her Today. And Elvis Last says she's on it. So it looks like she's going to do a I Met Her Today. He sang it to Linda, did he? Yes, Bernadette, it is in one of your mixes. Bernadette sent me some mixes of some of her YouTube songs. I want to give a shout out to a Margie Clark who has just started a it's a Facebook page and website, and it's called Evolution of Elvis. And again, another link. There'll be plenty of links for you to check after this video finishes. I will drop the link for Evolution of Elvis in the description box below. I wanted to just get that out because that's a brand new website, Evolution of Elvis. So I promised Margie I'd do that. So that's the end of Elvis Fan of the Month and Song of the Week. Is there any other business that anybody wants to do? Have you thought of trying to get Linda Thompson into interview? Yes, Ruth, a couple of times. And unfortunately, I haven't been successful. And her brother Sam said no, unfortunately. Obviously, I love a good link. Well, there'll be a couple down there for you. I like your Facebook page. Thanks very much. Yeah, don't forget, as you can see above, at Steve Francis 5 is the Twitter. For Elvis the Ultimate Fan Channel, and then Facebook is Elvis the Ultimate Fan Channel. Juan says, I think the high notes were his full throat voice, which makes the song even more amazing. Just like as only known only to him. Yeah, Nancy says, Elvis Last, she loves your reactions. Yeah. There's a couple of times there where Michelle has got a little bit emotional, and I can see why. Beyond the Reef was a good one. I was raised on rock. I Met Her Today is a bit too slow. Do you think so, Mark? Elvis could act. I agree. Oh yes, Rob says that he got his Hand in Mine CD set. I did a live stream about that when it came out. David says he turned 62 this month. Happy birthday, David. No, I just don't think that Sam is actually doing interviews anymore. I don't think it's just a non-busy day. I just don't think he does. Becky Hartley Yancey as well. I would love to speak to Becky. She was Elvis's secretary from 1962 to 75, I think. I think it was 75. But again, she's not doing interviews anymore. Yeah, well, actually, Brian, so strange when I watch your show on my iPhone in landscape mode, the comments come right over your face, unfortunately. There's a little box at the top and you can tap on that. It's like a little speech bubble. And if you tap on that, it actually stops the comments. But then again, yeah, it wouldn't be as much fun because I think seeing the comments from people watching this is just, it's the whole, you know, it's the whole show really, because without you, there would be no show. I always say that without you tuning in every Sundays and Wednesdays, there would be no channel, because it's your channel, not my channel. You make it. Yeah, that's right. She wrote about Elvis. She wrote My Life with Elvis. Her book was My Life with Elvis. Mind you, Brian, that's not a bad thing. The comments covering my face. I'm just deciding where I should move to for Wednesday's show. I've been in the jungle room. I've been in the living room. I'm now in the kitchen. So the next thing is maybe dining room, because the dining room's only just over there. Actually, it's over that way. Actually, or is it that way? So it's actually out that way, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, Becky unfortunately said no. I mean, she wished me well with the channel and everything like that, but I said that listeners and my viewers and fans would love for you to come on and speak. Yeah, well, that's I agree what you're saying, Curtis. Yeah, Matt, I think I am freezing. Unfortunately, I can see a red light. The name of the book set is Elvis: The Other Side's Worldwide Gold Award hit 2-disc set, the 25th anniversary, never been played. There you go. So that's what the prize is going to be for Elvis Fan of the Year. Okay. I watch This Is Elvis every year on the anniversary of Elvis's death. Great film. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about the freezing for Wednesday, because the one thing I wouldn't want is for me to be freezing for anybody, because it can be very annoying trying to watch a video and it freezing. I've got a green light at the moment, so I know I'm okay. But my internet has been quite ropey the last 2-3 days, unfortunately. I might have to ring him. Don Robertson, There's Always Me is another great one. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, it's the B-sides CD box set. Never been played. Dave is also going to put a Easter egg in there as well. Not a chocolate Easter egg, but an Easter egg. And also, I think Dave is going to chip in $50 voucher as well, which is extremely, extremely good. I don't know why Follow That Dream discs are so expensive, Michael. It's a good question. I think it's just because they know that soon the material is going to run out, so they've got to kind of make it a premium sort of product. Oh, what's next week's topic? Yeah, next week's, we had Complete the Lyrics tonight, didn't we? Next week is going to be is it April the 18th? Is it? I think it could just be April the 18th is Elvis Movies. There you go, Vincenzo. That's what it is. It's questions about Elvis's movies. Now, not just what's his character's name, things like that, but probably things like, which was released before and which character did somebody play in Clam Bake, all this and all that. So there you go. So you're going to have to brush up on Elvis's movies for next week. And don't forget, Wednesday, it's going to be, it's going to be Elvis news. It's going to be Elvis fan chat. Everybody comes on here and has a wee chat with me and each other. And also, I'm going to be doing my favorite Elvis movie songs from 1962 to 1965, because last Wednesday we did from 1956 to 1962. Maybe weather in UK, especially in North, we've had a few snow and hail showers. Could be the weather. Could be the weather, because it's bad over here in Ireland as well. So I hope I don't keep freezing. I can see the red light again, unfortunately. Also, I'd just like to say that if you do appreciate this channel, you want to support it so that I can keep going and I can keep investing in equipment and so forth, you can actually, there's a link below for buy me a coffee. So you can buy me a coffee or 2 or 3 or whatever, and it'll go, the money that is generated from the coffees will go back into the channel. So if you want to support this channel, then you can buy me a coffee. Under the circumstances, because probably I am freezing a little bit tonight, I will let you go, and I will say thank you very, very much again for joining me. It's your channel, not my channel. And I really do hope that you can join me again on Wednesday for the Elvis movie songs and so forth, and anything else that crops up between now and then. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to check out Elvis Lass's reaction videos and so forth. Click and subscribe and click the bell for this channel as well. And please take care of yourself. And